The Seattle Seahawks traveled to Green Bay to take on the Green Bay Packers. Blair Walsh's kick travels out of the end zone for a touchback. Green Bay gets the ball at their own 38. Aaron Rodgers making some magic happen, connecting with Jordy Nelson all the way down to the 13. Richard Sherman, a good tackle, prevents a touchdown. Well, that is for the next two plays as they connect with Nelson for a touchdown. There's Wilson connecting to Tyler Lockett, and then finding another receiver. The Seahawks drove all the way down to the 7, but some questionable play calling here, a read option, and Russell Wilson is stuffed. Don't know what they were thinking with that call. They had to settle for a 27-yarder. The next time they get the ball back, the first sack of many Russell Wilson would take. Green Bay gets it back. They try to hand it off to Ty Montgomery, breaks some tackles, but then fumbles. Recovered by Michael Bennett, who's brought down at the Green Bay 13. Seattle would eventually get to the 1, and Wilson would give it to Wilson to punch it in. Seattle went ahead, but like so many times in the game, not for long. Russell Wilson connecting with his man. A big 63-yard touchdown. That set the tone. Davante Adams. John Ryan had a nice pinning Green Bay at their own 2. Aaron Rodgers would try to roll out. He takes a hard hit here and is shaken up, but he returned to the game on the next drive. Russell Wilson would look, has time, fires. He has a man. The first good play by a Seattle running back all game. Finally comes late in the second quarter. Then on third down from the Green Bay 15, Wilson under pressure and takes a sack. Not enough time to roll out and do what he wanted. Green Bay would get the ball back at their own 28, and Aaron Rodgers using his legs and sliding down at the 45. Green Bay couldn't do anything with that, however. They'd give it back to Seattle. Wilson, this time he's got plenty of time to work with. He goes to Jimmy Graham towards the sidelines, out of bounds at the 40, but Blair Walsh should miss a 57-yarder. Mason Crosby now attempting a 63-yarder. It's no good. So at the half, it's 14-13 Green Bay. Chris Carson, his only good carry of the game, started the half. Russell Wilson under pressure. He's sacked and loses it. Luckily recovered by Seattle. That could have been game-changing. A screen play makes it second down. With 7 minutes to go, Russell Wilson rolling out. Got plenty of time to run. But he will not be able to slide. He fumbles, but fortunately he recovers. However, on the very next play, or 2 plays later, 2nd and 10, he's sacked by Ryan. It's 3rd and 23. All they can do is throw a screen to Eddie Lacy and get into field goal range. Blair Walsh, luckily, he doesn't miss this time. He connects on the 49-yarder, putting Seattle back in front. But again, like so many times in this game, the lead did not hold. Aaron Rodgers, 1st and 20 from the 30. He's going to look to run. He gets out of the pocket so well, gets it into Seattle territory. They're going to try another 62-yard field goal for Mason Crosby. Returned in the back of the end zone by Tyler Lockett. Questionable decision as he gives up some good field position for the Seahawks. Wilson has it 3rd and 5. He's got a man. He was in sync with his receiving core and his tight ends all game. And that'll end the third quarter. This time on 2nd down from the 47. Wilson takes a sack. He probably should have tried to get out of the pocket there. Green Bay at their own 43. Rodgers has a man, but Bobby Wagner the hit. Forcing the fumble and picking it up. Bobby Wagner showing his importance to this Seattle defense. However, Russell Wilson 2nd down. Clay Matthews is there for the sack, and this is where things fell apart. At the 35, Aaron Rodgers hits his man. It's a big game down the sidelines, just brought down at the 2, and then that would set up for a slant route. Davante Adams in the end zone for the touchdown. So Green Bay up 21-16. That would be the final score. Seattle's offense would have opportunities, but they really struggled when they needed it the most. Here's a corner route. This play really worked for the Seahawks, getting towards the sidelines at the 47. 2nd down and 10. I don't know what they were thinking here. It's a draw play to Chris Carson, and he loses 4. Really should have gone through the air. So on 3rd down, they try another corner route, and they complete it again. A first down nullifies that loss and sets Seattle up near the red zone. Single back formation here. Wilson slant route. Wide open is Richardson. And he gets the first down. Then on first down, after the hurry up, they try some play action. It was doomed. Russell Wilson's got to throw this ball away. He cannot. And he's sacked. On third down, looking, rolling. Can he get the first down? Nope. Fourth down, they got to go for it here at the 5. Questionable decision, as you will see later. And it's batted around, in traffic, and incomplete. So Green Bay takes over at their own 5. Third down, Seahawks need a big stop. And they will get it. Ty Montgomery, a pickup of only 4. They'll have to punt it. Seattle takes over with good field position. Wilson, and say goodbye to the good field position. Another sack for Green Bay's pass rush. Wilson rolling out. Got a man wide open and drops it. A key drop. They have to punt. And that's where the game went awry for the Seahawks. On 3rd and 2, they would hand it off. And Ty Montgomery went up the middle for a first down. So the Seahawks out of timeouts. 3rd and long. The carry goes to Montgomery. And he picks up only 2. They have to punt it. There's 20 seconds on the clock. It's a short pooch punt returned by Tyler Lockett, picked up at the 44. So the Seahawks, they have to target the sideline. If they don't get out of bounds, they're in trouble. Wilson rolls. He got a man. It's Richardson, but he can't get out of bounds. They have to spike it and then set up a Hail Mary. Things aren't looking good. They barely get to the line and spike it with 2 seconds left. Now they set up a Hail Mary attempt. Wilson has time, goes deep, and it's knocked down in front of the end zone. And that'll end the game. The final, Green Bay 21, Seattle 16. Seattle's comeback effort fell just short. Offensive futility towards the end, especially on the ground, like we said before the season began. And that was it. Russell Wilson, 31 of 51, a quarterback rating of 84. Was not the best game for him. Both teams struggled on the ground, especially Seattle. No real impact plays made by the backs. Jimmy Graham had an excellent day. 10 receptions. And kicking-wise, Crosby 0 for 2, Walls 3 for 4. Seattle will look to respond.